Hello YouTube, welcome to my video. Today is a debate again. Today's debate is one that I'm meaning to get to before I even saw The Dark Knight, because it was a question in my head, and I'm sure it's a question in your heads. Should they recast the Joker for Batman 3? Now there's two teases in The Dark Knight the Joker will be back for Batman 3. First of all, he's alive. Second of all, he said to Batman, I think we're destined to do this forever. So normally when somebody says that in a movie, they're not just kidding around. They're meaning it. Like, this is foreshadowing. So, first of all, Heath Ledger did do a phenomenal job. I've said that before. He did do a phenomenal job with the Joker. But does that mean that nobody else has the right to play him? Like, with all due respect, do we now all of a sudden have to shaft Jack Nicholson? Like, cause he played Batman in '89. Like, I think a lot of people, like, they give Heath Ledger enough credit, but they're not giving these other guys like Cesar Romero and Jack Nicholson enough credit, because they were good, but a lot of people, what they're doing is they're looking at Heath Ledger, and the moment somebody mentions Jack Nicholson, they kick them, or they, figuratively speaking, or metaphorically speaking, they kick them out the window. Somebody says Jack Nicholson, that guy was crap. Like, Jack Nicholson sucks. Like, I honestly, people are, before Batman Begins was even announced, the Joker, played by Jack Nicholson, was all you could think about when you looked at an '89 movie or the '60s movie with Cesar Romero. So a lot of people were looking at him and they were saying, this is pretty good. But now all of a sudden it's like Jack Nicholson is the black sheep of the family, you know? So a lot of people are just ignoring Jack Nicholson and pretty much denying that he ever existed. So, or the Joker ever existed portrayed by him. Now, I still regard Jack Nicholson and Cesar Romero as Jokers, previous Jokers. Heath Ledger is the current Joker, but a lot of people are just not giving these other guys the credit they deserve as well. It's not like as soon as the movie's over, you just forget about them. I'm not going to forget Heath Ledger, but at the same time, I'm not going to forget Jack Nicholson. I'm not going to forget Cesar Romero. Now, like I said, Joker did say they were destined to do this forever. So, like I said in my Joker analysis, we didn't just get an enemy for Batman. We got an arch enemy. We got the James Moriarty to Sherlock Holmes. That's what we got. And I really like that. So, are you honestly telling me that just because Heath Ledger's died, that we have to bury him in the... he's already buried, but he has to wear the Joker suit inside his casket, and we have to chain it down? People, the guy does deserve respect, but don't just say that this guy has to be the last Joker to ever exist in any form. They could do a new Batman cartoon somewhere down the line, and what you're pretty much saying is that if they have this Batman cartoon, nobody has the right to do the voice of the Joker. That's pretty much what you're saying. Now, is that fair? Honestly, to all these little kids, is that fair? Because a lot of little kids probably won't see The Dark Knight until they're a lot older, because it's 14A, unless they want to go with their parents and their parents are willing to take them. Now, my parents probably wouldn't have done that if I was a little kid, but that's just me. I'm old enough now to go. I saw it twice, so I'm old enough to go see it on my own. So the thing is, though, I know that Chris Nolan, with Batman 3, I see okay. I see two possible outcomes with Batman 3. I have a feeling that one of them is going to be there. He is either going to tick off a lot of Heath Ledger fans, or he's going to tick off a lot of Joker fans. Now, honestly, people, who do you think? Like, Chris Nolan did not get into this film series for either. He did not get in this film series for Heath Ledger or the Joker. He got into this film series for Batman. That's what he got it in for. And Batman's comics relationships with all these characters and all these things. And, like, he didn't get into the Dark Knight for Heath Ledger. He knew he was going to have the Joker in Dark Knight before he even cast Heath Ledger. So, I really don't think it's fair to say that, I know that if he does carry on Batman 3, a lot of Heath Ledger fans are going to be ticked off. And some Joker fans, probably. But, when I saw The Dark Knight, even though I had seen Heath Ledger as the Joker in the trailers, I still went into that theater with an open mind. Now, by and by, I got what I wanted. I definitely got what I wanted. But I could have come out of that theater going, Heath Ledger was the worst Joker I've ever seen. I still could have come out like that. I didn't, but it was a possibility. Because a lot of people, they just, in the trailers, they'll just pick the best of their performance, put it in there. Here they didn't. Every scene with Heath Ledger was great. But I think a lot of, I'm just going to give my 2 cents here. Okay. Personally, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. But personally, if the Joker has a part in Batman 3, yes, recast him. Now, I'm gonna, before you guys start ripping my head off, listen, do you not recall the word that I put in there? If the Joker has a part in Batman 3, recast him. Because Chris Nolan, for all we know, he's got a way for Batman. He's already thought out Batman 3. He probably has. But now he's probably just filling in the holes. But if you look at it, he probably knows a way to bring enough villains, or one villain enough, or enough action, or enough drama and crap like that, for Batman 3 to not even need the Joker. Now, if I was him, I probably wouldn't, I wouldn't be leaving the Joker alive, if I wasn't going to bring him back again. But you never know, because I thought that Two-Face wasn't going to be. Well, I thought Two-Face was going to be in Batman 3. Turns out he's not. But I think that, if they do recast him, whoever the actor is that plays the Joker is going to have to be pretty good to fill in those shoes. Now, when you're recasting, nobody fills the shoes perfectly. But this guy who's going to have to, first of all, look at a lot of Heath Ledger's stuff, but at the same time, he's going to have to look at a lot of Batman stuff with Killing Joke and just Joker stuff, because that's how Heath Ledger did it. I think a lot of people just, when they're recast, they just assume that it's just filling the place of the actor before them. With the comic book movie, it's a lot different. You have to know your stuff. So, whoever the actor is going to have to be pretty brave and going to have to be pretty good. And I know this isn't just like recasting Rachel Dawes. This is the Joker. This is a pretty big idea, a pretty big issue. So overall, if the Joker has a part in Batman 3, yes, recast him. But I have a feeling, people, the Joker is not going to be the main focus of Batman 3. There's probably going to be new villains. I'm personally hoping for Black Mask, but I have a feeling it might not. It may or may not. But they had a plan for Black Mask in this movie, but they ended up dropping it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the Joker for Batman 3. I'm interested in the comments you guys might have. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and bye bye.